This week is going to be our last holiday as a family of 3, so we're all going to fly off to a little Greek island. The night before we flew, I had a big old chat on the phone with my big sister, and she reminded me of a book that my mum had bought for both of us. It was one of my mum's favourite books, and it was set in Greece. So the morning that we flew, I went down to the basement to see if I could dig it out, and it wasn't until I got on the plane and started actually reading it that I realised it was set on the island that we were going to, which was Corfu.
We're in our pants and naked because the airport's baggage
Conveyor belt
thing broke, so we don't have any luggage. And
Guys!
We're naked.
Yeah, we're in Corfu in our little villa with no luggage.
Yay!
Yeah!
Fine.
It's fine. We can make it work.
We're at one with nature.
We're at one with nature. See that building right over there? That building is owned by the Rothschilds, a super secretive family who some people believe control pretty much everything. All governments, all finances, all economies, everything. At one point they were rumoured to control half of the money in the world. It's speculated that their wealth is somewhere between $350 billion and $1 trillion. There's lots of conspiracies about them. I've also bought a massive segment of that section over there, which is Albania, and they bought that to stop anyone building any high-rises on it or buildings on it that would spoil their view. They are beyond wealthy, this family, more money than you can imagine. Anyway, I flew my drone all around there, and then this guy pitches up like 5 minutes later to our house and was like, "Who are you?" He basically grilled me for a few minutes and we just drove off.
Was it you scroungy little fuck, huh? Sir, no sir! You little piece of shit, you look like a fucking worm. I bet it was you! Sir, no sir!
I don't know how he even spotted me. Anyway, I hope I survive this.
Breakfast was, on the whole, a leisurely and silent meal, for no family member was very talkative at that hour. By the end of the meal, the influence of the coffee, toast and eggs made itself felt, and we started to revive, to tell each other what we intended to do, why we intended to do it, and then argue earnestly as to whether each had made a wise decision.
Hey, we're going to hire a boat off you today. Where can we park?
Oh, in that little gap there.
Thank you.
Let's go sailing. How long have you been doing this?
Hello?
Yeah.
Since 1979.
Wow.
I have been.
God, that's a long time, isn't it? That's great.
I was 28 years old now.
Yeah?
Since
Wow. Yeah, you look about 32 now.
That's good. I
Yeah.
like that.
It's all these Greek salads. Are you ready, Cones?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Got myself a captain hat, so everyone gives me the respect I deserve for this.
The sea was smooth, warm, and as dark as black velvet, not a ripple disturbing the surface.
I can now see why people like yachts so much.
Yeah, I've never been a yacht man.
I've never been on a yacht, and I've never really understood why people like yachts, but just being on this little boat is so peaceful and relaxing. I would quite like to go downstairs and have a kitchen.
You've changed. You moved to Bath. Now you're asking for a yacht. You have changed, Hannah Mags. I just can't relate to this. You're not Jenny from the block anymore.
I love that song. My mum used to sing that all the time because her name was Jenny.
Did she?
I'm still Jenny from the
I'm
block.
still Jenny from the block. No, you're not Jenny from the block anymore. You're a multi-billionaire with a massive wall around your house. You don't let anyone in. You're not Jenny from the block.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Grayson, don't touch that. Don't touch that, Grayson. I can't believe we could live 48 hours without any of our gear.
But the only thing was we had to swim naked, but I mean, I was cool with that. That was quite nice. I felt at one with nature. Yeah?
I love that whingy voice.
You want a towel? By the way, do you like my tacky Greek bracelets?
You look like a 19-year-old. A 19-year-old / 40-year-old.
I'm not the one with grey hairs coming out my ears.
That's so cruel. That's so cruel. You know I'm insecure, Hannah. That was cruel.
You're not the most insecure person.
I know I am.
We can thank Villa Plus for this little Greek holiday. They're focused on always adding extra, so if you're looking to book yourself a little holiday like ours, then head on over to Villa Plus website and pick yourself a villa.
So your dad catches the fish here, and then who cooks it?
My mother and
Your mum
my
cooks?
grandmother, yeah.
So it's a right little family business. That's so romantic, isn't it? Dad goes out, catches a fish, brings it back, mum cooks it, son's the waiter. I love that. So tomorrow, we're going to check out the old town.
I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's going to be really cute.
Yeah, I reckon it'd be awesome. Great for shots as well. Thanks very much.
Thank you so much.
Move that out of my way.
All right, Captain. Calm yourself. Neutral.
Gracie's now driving us. Not really sure where we're going. We're going out to sea. I think we're just gonna go and explore the next little cove. That was such a nice little stopper.
All right, Captain.
Chris is going, I don't need any help. Doesn't want any help steering.
This is the smallest beach in the world. This right here. I mean, I just made that up, but it's still quite interesting. These are left here for like gifts to the Greek gods or something. I just made that up, but still quite interesting.
Gradually, the magic of the island settled over us as gently and clingingly as pollen.
Why are people on boats always wave to each other? I don't get that.
Oh God, did you see that little something or other coming out of me there? That was a proper it was either a heel or an elbow.
Does it ever get annoying being kicked from the inside?
No, I like it.
Every kick you like?
I think when
Even at night
it
when
was
you're just about to go to sleep and you get a whack,
different
you're
with-
like, oh, I like that.
Well, it's different with Gracie because I hated being pregnant, but I love it this time. Maybe when the baby is actually in my rib cage, then maybe I won't love it so much. I've had a couple of rib cage knocks, but nothing like crazy yet.
Must feel so weird getting beaten up from the inside of your body.
I find it weird that you don't know how it feels.
Yeah, I have no idea.
That you can't understand how that feels. And I can't explain it to you.
I have literally no idea.
Closest way I can explain it is like if you go up to your skin there, it feels a bit like that.
Okay.
But like with bone instead of tongue.
Do you reckon a baby's ever punched their way through? I doubt it's ever happened.
We should really relish in this piece.
I'm relishing. I'm fully on I'm in full-fledged relishing mode.
I can't believe he's fallen asleep on the floor. It's so cute.
Albania is beautiful, isn't it? Look how mountainous it is. I never realised how mountainous Albania was.
Looks very barren.
Yeah. Imagine if there was snow on that. Oh man.
You always say that whenever we go anywhere near a mountain.
I always think a mountain without snow on it is just such a waste of a mountain. Bloody hell. Whoa, that was a big one, wasn't it?
Grace stepped through it.
Yeah.
He sipped his tea delicately, regarding our awestruck faces with approval.
Here we go, home sweet home. If we've been broken into, it's totally the Rothschilds.
Home again. Jiggity jig.
I got Spider-Man thing.
It's time for a tour of the apartment. Let's go. Bedroom, living room, kitchen, downstairs bathroom, swimming pool. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes the tour of the villa. I hope you enjoyed it.
We're about to get a water taxi into the old town of Corfu. This is our taxi.
I could hear the voices of the others, laughing and talking on the beach, echoing over the water.
It looks beautiful from here.
Last time I was in Corfu Old Town was when I think I was about either 13 or 14, and I came on holiday with our mum and two of our friends. It would just be really interesting to see if I actually remember any of it, because that was obviously over 10 years ago now. Oh, that's a nice strong harbour smell they got there, isn't it?
The gold and scarlet leaves that littered the countryside in great drifts whispered and chuckled among themselves, or took experimental runs from place to place, rolling like coloured hoops among the trees. It was as if they were practicing something, preparing for something, and they would discuss it excitedly in rustly voices as they crowded around the tree trunks.
Easy, Corfu. Easy now, Corfu. I feel really bad for these fish. Imagine if that was your job. Picking dead skin off tourists' feet. I don't know how much they pay the fish, but no amount of money would be enough to do that for a job.
This is a slingshot, okay? You put a little stone or something in there, and you pull this back and you fire it like that, and it shoots out the end. Do you want me to buy it for you?
Yes, please.
Give me a cuddle then. Give me a cuddle. That's not a cuddle.
The funny thing about coming back to Greece as an adult is that I now kind of realise why my mum used to always love it here so much, and why we would always come here for our holidays. Like, we never went anywhere else, partly because it was really inexpensive at the time, so we used to just come here because we couldn't really afford to go on holiday. But yeah, it's like I used to come here and be like, I wonder why she likes it so much. It's got like a very rustic feel to it. Now I get it. Now I 100% get it. I'm like, oh, I love it.
Each day had a tranquility and a timelessness about it, so that you wished it would never end.
How's your ice cream, Grayson?
Thank you.
Can I have some?
Fine poo.
I'll feed you one.
You feed me one. Oh, that's a nice big bit there.
How come Daddy got that massive bit and I got a really minute little... Can I have a little bit more, please?
Okay.
Look how grubby you are now, mister. Grayson, I need to ask you a question.
Yeah?
Have you had fun in Corfu? Do you like this holiday?
Yeah.
What's your favourite thing about this holiday?
Pink.
Okay, we've got to try and stop him doing that because it's starting to grate.
Stop.
I've always wanted a back scratcher. Always.
They're so creepy.
Oh no, this hasn't got much of a point. That's
You
more
have
like
to sharpen
that's
it.
like the back rubber.
You could sharpen it when we get home with a knife.
Oh, I don't want to have to do that. That's a bit savage. Oh, that's
Why didn't you
horrible.
not test it out first?
Can I try to do that?
I mean, it's better than nothing. I could do it. I suppose I could.
Dada,
Probably
can
on
you
skin it
give
might be
me
nicer.
please?
It's not. It needs nails. Like, yeah, it's okay. I suppose. Better than,
Yeah, Grace, you could stick some fake nails on.
It can't scratch.
is it nice, Gracie, on your back?
It can't scratch.
Not like mummy scratching your back.
When we were
though, is
dating,
it?
Mummy used to scratch my back. Doesn't do it anymore.
Look at that pigeon having a bath over there. Look.
Shampoo on the ground. Silly old pigeon.
He's hot, I think, isn't he?
Right, let's get going.
Can I have a toy today?
Should I get it? Should I get it? Should I get it? Six pack. Coming soon. First National Bank. Dad, sorry, close. Is there life after death? Touch my daughter and you'll find out. Right, Google, ask me. Note to self, relax. Should I get it for you?
Why are you so annoying?
I like your idea about reading quotes from that book that you're reading about Corfu. I need to give you some more time to read it to highlight the quotes.
It's so funny that I didn't realise until I was on the plane and I started reading it that it was actually set in Corfu. I knew it was somewhere in Greece, but I didn't know it was actually on this island.
Judging by what you showed me, it's some really nice passages in it.
It's really nice. It's a really good book.
I might give it a go. I just don't have time to read. Like, when can I read?
That's why I've only read 3 chapters.
Imagine having a life where you had time to read a book. I'd love a life like that. Grayson, don't do that to the table. Do you want this toy? You better start behaving yourself then. One day we'll have that sort of life where we can read. Right. We better head back to the boat then. Down this, get really annoying. Head back to the boat.
Yay. That's going to fall on me for sure. This rug that I bought is beautiful. I'm going to show it to you and then I'm going to tell you how much I paid for it, which is absolutely ridiculous. This was so much of a bargain that I could not.
You're in heaven right now,
I literally am so pleased with my little Corfu rug. I love it. This is what it looks like.
Rug goals.
Rug goals. If you didn't know any different, you'd think that was from like Urban Outfitters or something for like 60, 70 quid. €7.50.
€7.50.
How much is that? Like £6?
Yeah, about £6.
£6 for a rug. I'm literally so happy about it. Look at you just floating around over there.
1, 2, 3, go.
Got my bloody swimming trunks and I want to dive in there and get some shots of the fish down here because the water is just so turquoise and there's loads of these beautiful fish, so I'm just going to dive in my pants.
Everything she tells you, she wants told me to go. Soon enough you may
Look how many tourists there are that are going to see Steph's pants.
That was amazing.
Do you know what was amazing? Seeing you climb into this boat with your pants on.
That was stunning. I just jumped down there and there's just hundreds of these beautiful fish everywhere. Man, it looks so beautiful. I had no idea Greece had this.
Really?
No, I had no idea Greece had this. Please. Grayson's got such city boy feet that he can't take one footstep on anything that isn't carpet or wood.
I see!
That's not fair. And we're off again.
Our suntans. Theresa May's just formed a government with the DUP.
It's crazy times.
Grayson, Theresa May's just formed a coalition to make sure she has a majority government. You can't predict what's going to happen these days politically, can you? You just can't predict it.
No.
Things keep happening that people are just like, what the hell? It's blindsiding. It's blindsiding everyone.
Newspapers used to have so much control, didn't they?
In the olden days, they could dictate who won any election just by backing certain candidates. Now they have no control. And you know what it is? It's the death of traditional media.
It's like free media everywhere, isn't it?
People don't consume that kind of stuff anymore, or even trust it really. Almost people have this like anti-trust for traditional media. Thank you. So the DUP, they're a Northern Irish party. They've got loads of their MPs who are like really, who believe like being gay is like a sin. They're really quite backwards in their beliefs. And Theresa May has had to form a coalition with them in order to get the majority
Is that what's
she wanted.
happened?
Yeah.
I've not had any internet all day.
It's just happened.
It's been quite nice not having the internet all day.
So she's formed a government with these shady old DUP party. It's an absolute disaster.
Why did she do that? She's so stupid.
She took a massive risk and it didn't pay off. She forgot that you can't predict things anymore. Like you never know. There's no certainty left in the world.
It'll be interesting to see how everything unfolds now. Bobby, do you want me to dip the next bit in some hummus for you?
This is it then.
No, last balcony breakfast.
My last breakfast. Going home in 2 hours. Have you had a nice holiday? Just going to mash my face.
I think you've had a very nice holiday, Grace.
Thank you for breakfast.
It's okay, you forgot to bring the waters out. Your one
Grab
job.
them now, I'll grab them now.
Thank you. Well, I'm just glad we're not going home to really bad weather at home. We picked a really good week to go away, didn't we?
I miss that sound of the waves in the morning.
Having breakfast out here does make me want to start having breakfast outside in the garden at home.
Yeah.
It's so much nicer.
Grayson's not browned at all, has he? Not one bit.
That's because I've done my job.
Not one little bit. He's gone back paler than he red.
Good.
I've gone red.
That's vigilant.
I can't notice you being browner.
No, I think I've stayed the same. I used Factor 50 though, and didn't really sunbathe very much.
Yeah.
Can't really do that when you're pregnant. Not meant to get too hot. I just enjoyed it. I used to always, when I was younger, want to go home with a tan, but it doesn't really bother me anymore. Got a nice bottle of Saint-Tropez in the kitchen, in the bathroom cupboard, waiting for me. Do you know what I loathe? Pips in watermelons. Like, why?
I'm sure they couldn't, like,
Why
genetically
can't they,
modify
like,
them.
sell them so that they don't, they're, like, de-pipped? They're so annoying.
They've modified grapes, they don't have pips, so why can't they modify watermelons that pipped?
I'm going to make those ice lollies this week. The watermelon and raspberry ones. I'll put some vodka in yours if you want.
Thank you. Goodbye, Greece.
We'll be back. I think we should do Greece as our first holiday as 4 of us.
Definitely Kavos next time. You like that? Take you to a raven.
again.
No, I'm doing it again.
Do again.
I wonder if raves will still be a thing when Grayson grows up.
What, raves will be a thing?
Yeah.
God, yeah. God, definitely.
Why do you think so? Because in the 50s they used to like go to dances and like actually do proper like waltzes
They were
and
the
stuff.
first raves.
And they don't do that anymore.
Dances and all that
Unless
kind
we're
of...
missing out somewhere.
No, they were just
I'd
how
love to do that.
They were probably...
Oh my god, I'd love to do that with you.
What, like a
Go
dance
to like
class?
a 50s dance and do like a waltz together.
I would not, I do not, I've got no... Nothing in me wants to do a waltz. Nothing in me that wants to do that at all. What's that dancing thing that everyone watches?
Strictly Come Dancing.
Strictly Come Dancing.
Yeah, I hate
God, I'd rather stick pins in my eyes and sit through and watching that. People swinging around to some bloody jovial music. Doesn't make any sense. People get well into it.
Hashtag things dads hate.
I just find it completely pointless. Right, I think my coffee's going to be ready now.
I'm gonna pick up, guys.
I don't want to go back.
I don't want to go back. I want to stay
Although
here.
I love our
forever.
house, so I do want to go back to Bath because we're going back to Bath. So I'm like, yes, we're going back to Bath. But it's so beautiful here. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And the weather is incredible, and the people.
Massive thank you to Villa Plus for having us.
Yeah, thank you so much. We've had the best time,
If you
and
guys-
it's our last holiday as a family of 3.
It is, yeah. Yeah.
So it's a special one for us.
If you guys are looking to go away on a nice family holiday to Greece, then check out Villa Plus because they've got loads of nice villas out here and they're super nice people. So, yeah, thanks Villa Plus. We've had a great time. It's been one of my favourite family holidays, I think.
Yeah.
Next week's video will be back to normal. I know it's been a bit higgledy-piggledy,
it's been a
hasn't
bit
it?
sporadic, hasn't it?
Yeah, with Q&As and like shorter videos and stuff like that. Go away, Wasp, or I'll
I
punch
hate
you.
them.
Yeah, but we're going to bring it back to normal. We've got Grandad over next week, so we'll be back to normal. It's been fun, though, kind of steering it off course
Yeah,
for a
you
bit.
like doing that, don't you?
I do like steering it all over the place.
You
I
little
don't-
unconventional bean.
I just don't like thinking that like this is what you have to do. It's like no,
Yeah.
you need creative freedom with something like this to be able to do different things. So
Why
it's
not?
fun, exactly. But yeah, cheers for watching. Hope you enjoyed this week.
We'll
Much
see you
love.
guys all next week.
See you next week.
Goodbye. Hope you liked it.
Bye.